Rob Halford, the legendary frontman of Judas Priest and one of the most iconic voices in heavy metal history, has long been a symbol of power, rebellion, and authenticity, with his operatic range, commanding stage presence, and leather and studs persona. Halford became not just the voice of a generation, but a trailblazer in a genre often reluctant to embrace change. But behind the screeching solos and thundering riffs lies a life that has been far more complex, painful, and inspiring than most fans ever knew. And now, recent revelations about Halford's personal struggles and victories have cast his story in an entirely new light, one that's emotional, raw, and deeply human. Born in 1951 in Birmingham, England, Halford joined Judas Priest in the early 70s and helped catapult the band to global fame with albums like British Steel, Screaming for Vengeance, and Painkiller. His vocal acrobatics and theatrical presence made him a standout in the world of metal, but behind the scenes, Halford was hiding a truth he feared could destroy everything. He was gay. In an era and genre dominated by hyper-masculinity and tough guy imagery, Halford kept his identity a secret for decades, terrified that coming out could end his career and alienate fans. It wasn't until 1998 that Halford publicly came out in an interview, stunning the music world and shattering stereotypes. In one bold move, the reaction was overwhelmingly positive, and his bravery paved the way for greater acceptance in a genre not known for its inclusivity. But that moment of courage didn't come without years of inner turmoil. Halford has since opened up about battling depression, substance abuse, and suicidal thoughts, demons that haunted him during the peak of his fame. In his candid memoir Confess, Halford lays bare the years of isolation and shame, his fight with addiction, and the emotional weight of living a double life. He describes hitting rock bottom in the 80s and early 90s, including a near-fatal overdose and stints in rehab. At one point, he believed he wouldn't survive the decade. Yet, remarkably, Halford clawed his way back not just to sobriety, but to renewed creative power. His return to Judas Priest in the 2000s marked a triumphant comeback, and he remains an active force in music even today. What's truly shocking and inspiring is how Halford has emerged not just as a survivor, but as a beacon of strength in the metal community. He's now celebrated not only for his music, but for his honesty, resilience, and advocacy for mental health and LGBTQ+ rights. Fans who once only saw the metal god now see the man behind the leather, someone who faced his darkest fears and came out stronger. At 72, Rob Halford continues to perform, record, and inspire a new generation of metalheads. But his true legacy isn't just his music, it's his journey. The world has finally heard what happened to Rob Halford, and the truth is more powerful than any scream, solo, or stadium anthem. He lived through hell and came back a hero.